Battier against Westbrook. It's stolen by Adams. Ball going up court. Here's Roberson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and he hits the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 18.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option off. Oh, wow. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Adams, the pass to Cantor. The shot is off, and it's Miami the other way. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. On up the court. Westbrook with the block. Cantor kicks to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Drive by Adams. It's deflected. And it's the Heat on the break. Allen leading the charge. And finished off by LeBron.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
For three, Westbrook. Cantor dishes to Adams. Goes back up. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kevin Durant's checked in for Enes Kanter. Dion Waiters comes in for Kyle Singler. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Haslem. Miller comes in for James. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Cole.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Morrow. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
That's good.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Durant attacking, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And it's Foy missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Durant kicks to Adams. 1 second left. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time.
And that concludes the first half. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. LeBron James is out there with Haslem. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Allen in at the point. Westbrook, it's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
From deep, James. But they recover it. On the wing, James. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he hung in the air, double pump, and then threw it down.
Well, the D just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make, and voila, there it is.
There it was.
And what a beautiful move it was. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The Heat rebound. Kicks it to Haslam. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Goes up again. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Heat trail by 13. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw missing. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. The Heat also changing it up. Miller comes in for LeBron. And Cole subbed in for Ray Allen. The Thunder leading by 13. Durant, the pass to Kanter. Feeds to Westbrook. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious. Has he been this quarter? They're riding that hot hand.
And Cole kicks to Haslam. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Here's Durant. That's good. Durant's got... his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And it's Cole missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
The Heat trail by 16. Top of the key. Here's Bosch. Powered down with both hands.
Oof, this guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Robertson dishes to Ibaka. That's good from Kanter on the assist from Ibaka. Kanter's got 5 points. so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And Roberson kicks to Durant. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's Roberson, and it's sent back by Bosch. And he gets it back. Cantor against Haslam at the top of the key. Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Bosch, the screen. Stolen by Cantor. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here again, the Thunder in transition up.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Let's take them back.
Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Here's Chalmers. We've got McGarry. Kyle Singler is out there with Nick Collison. Then there's Anthony Morrow, and it's Foy in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Stolen by Anderson. And oh, here we go. Chalmers has got it, the fast break chance. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for McGarry. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Waiters in for Kyle Singler. And then for Miami, Shane Battier is checked in for Anderson. James comes in for Anthony. And Allen subbed in for James Jones.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And the dunk by James.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it a little too easy.
And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. Chris Bosch is checked in for Rashard Lewis. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ibaka. LeBron with the block. They recover it. Foy from long range. But they'll get another chance. Here's Morrow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Battier left side. LeBron outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And that one's good.
Assistant, Ray Allen.
Now Foy. And it's sent back by Bosch. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Thunder. Out to Ibaka. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Battier. Chalmers pass to Bosh. Here's LeBron, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the rejection by James. To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he knocks down the first one. The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in, and Allen drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. Durant has been 2 handfuls. He has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his... defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
The Thunder leading by 18. Foy dishes to Adams. Outside Durant. Pass to Foy. Beyond the arc. But they get it back. And Ibaka slams it in.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Stolen by Waiters. And Foy with a clear path to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Durant against Chalmers. Adams outside. The dish to Waiters. They double him with James. 4 on the clock. And it's Foy missing. The Heat trail by 18. Launches it. It's rebounded by Durant.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Adams. You. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Here's LeBron. Uncovered. The Heat rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. Good ball movement here by the Heat. A good look from James. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. Bosh has got 3 assists now in this one.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Durant kicks to Foy. And good on the basket. Book it.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
The Heat trail by 20. Chalmers with it. And Waiters over to help. And Haslam has it in the corner. The pass to Allen. Dishes to Chalmers. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Haslam. The Heat need to get a shot off. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Russell Westbrook. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to. Be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Singler, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Dion Waiters. Here's McGarry. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
James, no good. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. The drive by Collison, and it's blocked by Lewis. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Chalmers. And here's LeBron outside. Can't get it to go. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Starting step.
It's interconference time for the Thunder as they come in as the visiting team. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers, playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5. On its way from Irving for 2, and that one comes up a bit short. Ibaka against Smith, stolen by Thompson. And now Irving pushing it up, no one back to stop him. There's the bucket, good. Irving's got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
Here is Love. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Smith, and he slams it one-handed.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Westbrook missing again. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by LeBron.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by LeBron James. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Drained for 2 points.
Boy, a little touch of style from Westbrook on that one.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Irving. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well. You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it. Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
They grabbed their own miss. Another shot, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Amon Shumpert has come in for James, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Then for the Thunder, Cantor comes in for Adams, and it's Waiters in for Andre Robertson. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 7, and it's good. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Cleveland. Durant dishes to Ibaka. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And he just big-boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
That's a 2 from Smith. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Cantor. It's Westbrook with the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Waiters, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
And it's Smith again missing.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Ray, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
Singler for 3. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Here's Ibaka. No good with the layup.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I just like the way they're getting out on the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Cantor is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Roberson is out there at 4, and it's Morrow in its small forward. Here's LeBron after Oklahoma City gets the 3. That's good.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
The drive by Cantor. Love grabs the board.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight. Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Boy, and for Randy Foye, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years, and his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well.
Durant's checked in for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 5. And Adams kicks to Durant. Adams, the pass to Morrow. Connects on the 9-footer. Morrow's got 5 points now this quarter.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher. Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
And Foy kicks to Adams. Here's Morrow. He has 5. Hits it from three-point range. Morrow's got 8.
And really with the Thunder and their road problems last season, both Phoenix and New Orleans had better road records than they did. And had the Thunder been tougher on the road, no doubt they would have made it in. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Durant attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got his first points of the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And, you know, the Thunder had road trouble right out of the gate last season, guys. Only had 1 road win in their first 9 road games. They also had 4 different instances of 4 or more game road losing streaks last season.
Here's Roberson looking for his first basket still in this one. Foy from long range. And the rejection by James. Roberson. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
With the pass.
Here's Roberson. Covered by Smith. Here's Adams. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. That's a 2 from Smith. Smith missing again.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And there's the call on James. A different look now for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's checked in. Now here's Durant. Adams outside. Here's Roberson, guarded by Shumpert. Offensive rebound. Durant dishes to Adams. Now here's Westbrook. D right on him. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. And then for Oklahoma City, Serge Ibaka is checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Andre Robertson.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Durant. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Cleveland leading by 3. And a wide open look for James. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Oklahoma City shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Waiters got a hand on it. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
The Cavaliers have gone 6-12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Cleveland the rebound. Fry passes to Mozgov. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Westbrook. Kicks to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from Mozgov. The Cavaliers leading. And the dunk by LeBron.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And the quarter end. The clock runs out.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up... And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just...
And now the third quarter about to get going. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Irving, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Wasted no time on that one. And 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Offensive rebound. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Irving. Westbrook missing again.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus close?
Oh!
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Iman Shumpert is checked in for James. Here's Roberson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Foy's checked in. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Here is Durant. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Dishes it to Irving. And that one goes long.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
The three. Shumpert, no good. Thunder trailing by 8.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
Here's Foy. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor, he checked in for Steven Adams. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Anthony Morrow. Singler, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now, here is Foy. He's covered closely, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And Kanter drops them both. And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
And Waiters with the stuff.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
Now here's Irving. 19 points in the game. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. They get it back. Mozgov kicks to Shumpert. Tries again. And Kanter pulls it down. Oklahoma City trailing. It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it the fast.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though, Greg. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
Now, here is Ibaka. Goes back up. Kanter kicks to 4. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he gets it to go. And it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. Here's 4. He's got 7.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
He feeds it to Kanter. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Kanter's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And even 3-on-3 break. Shots good by Waiters.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition. That puts them in the lead. That's now 8 points for Dion Waiters.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Thunder. They finish off the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Cavaliers trailing. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant is out there with Adams. Then there's Andre Robertson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Raiders in at the small forward position. Westbrook dishes to Adams. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish. Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
For three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Smith. LeBron kicks to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around to the paint. The pass to Dellavedova from past the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight and finished off by Westbrook.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Nice basket there. Their offense has been much more impressive since halftime.
For 3, Smith. Smith missing again.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's really the point where they had a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Oklahoma City.
Serge Ibaka.
On the wing, James, defended by Durant. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Roberson the pass to Adams. Now the feed to Westbrook. Outside for Durant. The tray. Westbrook, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Ibaka. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Stolen by Durant. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And then Durant with the jam.
Signature slam. Right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
From deep, LeBron. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. They get Russell Westbrook.
What a game for LeBron. He has 20 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Fast break, here they come. Here's Roberson, and he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pulls from the top of the key. Irving misses.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Roberson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Ibaka, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Roberson's got 11 in the second half.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense. That's costly.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
You're right, Steve. In fact, during that break, you said it was a gutsy win. And, Steve, I agree with you. It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them. But, Clark, man, how things changed in a hurry.
I agree with you. Gutsy's the right word for it, Kevin. What a comeback. I mean, incredible fortitude and handling the adversity that showed up. Not just to come back, but to come back and really win going away.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Russell Westbrook. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. And that was a factor. Catch it. Up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. LeBron, he's checked in for Shumpert. And Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Singler dishes to Kanter. And he dunks it down.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant with the steal. That's tipped. And here's LeBron outside, and Kanter pulls it down. Lets it go. Off target. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, this game looked like it was going to be very tough to pull out. What's your secret to maintaining your focus?
We just kept believing. On defense, we just kept helping each other out, getting out and running to get some easy baskets, and everybody chipped in.
Championship caliber defense, Kevin. Thank you. Back to you guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight.
The 2K Sports post-game show.